Hey guys! So a lot has happened since we talked. My tenderloin is done, and the water worked. And I did check it at half an hour and put some water back on the top, and yeah, threw it back in to cook until it reached the internal temperature of 160, which it did. So now we are good to cut everything and meal prep it. So if you're going to meal prep, what you really need is some Tupperware containers and a cup of coffee in the middle of the day, because why not? The coffee was for me. Not that you guys need coffee. So, I talked to all of you guys on the phone just now. Well, most of you. I talked to a couple of your parents. And it was great to talk to you or hear about how you guys are doing. It made me really happy to know you guys are all doing well. So yeah, that was great. So now, meal prep. Okay, so I take my handy dandy large spoon. And I'm just gonna get a little bit more of this over the top. Well, okay, I'm gonna turn that oven off because I don't need it anymore. And I usually cut this into 4 pieces, but today, for experiment's sake, we'll see what happens. So, there's 1. And 2. So that's 4 chunks of that, which is great. Now, I use these because these are great single-serving containers. Again, the Chinese food boxes, which are great. Yeah, so I'm looking at this and I'm like, alright, I'm going to put 2 in this one. Because this one is for Tony, and sometimes guys like to eat. So now, I'm going to run some water. Get that spoon clean. And these were the potatoes that we made earlier, if you guys remember. And put a couple of scoops in there. And then, that is meal prepped. So see? So now I can put the lid back on. And now for this, I'm going to add 1 more chunk of this meat. And this one's a little bigger than the other one, so I just have to drop my fork on the ground. It's fine. I'm going to cut this guy in half. I'm probably going to cut this guy in half too. This one's going to be for my portion, so this guy will probably end up being with some cauliflower rice, because that's for me. And I have all this awesome bacon-y goodness. So I'm going to take some of this bacon that cooked right alongside with the pork chop. As you can see, this is not a kosher household, but that's fine. Alrighty. So I got that. And I'm going to get a couple more scoopfuls of these mashed potatoes. So then, these are great for, for on-the-go dinners. But you can do the same thing with your lunches. Now, the rest of this is going to be mine, but I can't eat potatoes, so this separate container is just going to be for the rest of the potatoes. And so in about 2 days I may need to make another meat, and that's fine and that's easy to do. That takes me to what? Today's Tuesday, so I have today and tomorrow covered. So I don't have to worry about it until Thursday. So I can take some meat that I have in my freezer and pull it out. So it'll be de-thawed and ready to go by Thursday. And actually, if I pull it out soon and it's de-thawed by tomorrow, I can marinate it. So when you marinate something, especially like I love chicken, just get a big Ziploc bag, put your sauce in it with your chicken, and let it sit overnight, and it gets all in there, especially if you put some salt in it, because the salt helps open up the chicken or whatever meat you're using so you can get more in there. And so we're going to get one more container for my meal preppage. Use a nice little container because it's just meat. You never really want to put plastic directly on the hot oven because it'll melt. And using a fork is taking forever, so I'm going to use the mashed potato spoon because it's just for my bowl and I don't really care. So, but if you were in a kitchen, this would be called cross-contamination, and that's never a good thing. Alright, and now there's a little bit of juice left, and that's good because it keeps the meat from drying out. So I put 1 scoop in here in my cute little Tupperware. Notice that was my thing falling off the counter. Fantastic. So happy I caught that on video. Alright, I'm just going to open these 2 containers. Still put the rest of that liquid on the tenderloin so it stays nice. You can see. So there's that. I'll get the rest of this bacon because that just adds a nice flavor. And I should probably just pour that right in there. Just over here. Yeah. I just have to wash that pan out, but it's a simple meal. And sometimes if you're super picky, like I am, you can label it so you know what day is what. And then, yeah, so you got 2 meals, a whole side, and then my pork. I'm just going to take these, bring them over here. Now, depending on, you don't have to organize your fridge, but if you do, it helps to have like it on one side or the other, whatever it is you guys normally do. Anyway, that is an example of how you can meal prep and create a nice easy meal and some of the benefits of it. Maybe next time I'll show you something else. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you're doing well. Wash your hands, stay healthy, and I miss you guys. Talk soon.